Hi everyone, and welcome to a sad What's Wrong With. I woke up today and I realized, you know, the sun is up, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do things, nothing wrong is gonna happen today. I'm gonna get on some fucking recording, I'm gonna practice some Soul of Cinder, which is fucking kicking my ass, preparing for the stream, whatever. Then I log on into the internet, with a smile. And what's the first fucking news that I get flooded with from every single angle? There is a new Metal Gear trailer. And I said to myself, oh no. And even then, in hindsight, when I said oh no, I expected to see Big Boss or Solid Snake, old or younger. I expected to see my beloved characters created by Hideo Kojima being raped in the fucking ass by the lifeless executives who run one of the worst developers and publishers in the world, Konami Entertainment. But never, nothing would have prepared me for what I saw when I hit the play button. I'm just gonna show you.
Peggy 18.
It is worst. It is even worse than anything that I could have imagined. I imagined they really trying to recreate a Metal Gear without Hideo Kojima and failing horribly. But at least I imagined that. I imagined the characters. I don't know, maybe they were going to fuck up Raiden even. I don't know, something about Metal Gear. Was this some kind of shown of respect towards the fans? Because it is all the contrary of it. I mean, yes, not having fucking Raiden wormholes. The fucking incident in the platform in Ground Zeroes open wormholes, and they are in another dimension, and there's a piece of the base inside the wormhole. Where are these wormholes? What? And they are fighting monsters? Did you notice that the trailer looks like Resident Evil 7? Like, imagine that trailer, right? Forget about what you see in that fucking in the Nazi tree about Resident Evil 7. Forget about that horrible, like amnesia-like game that now Capcom is trying to make it look like the new Resident Evil, back to his roots, though the roots were never first person, and Amnesia, The Dark Descent, fucking shit or something, or about a house. I mean, yeah, the first one was about a mansion, but not really though, and not in first person. And just watch that trailer and imagine that at the end it doesn't say Metal Gear Survive. Oh my god, the title. It says Resident Evil, with the boys, Resident Evil 7, and you kind of say, okay, that doesn't look. I mean, at this point, when you have seen the previous shit, I mean, at this point, you will say, okay, that doesn't look that bad. They had biohazard weapons there, the monsters, and they kind of have a huge one at the end who doesn't show. And they kinda is a cooperative game, kinda in the lines of Resident Evil 5, but now with 4 characters instead of 2. It's shit. Of course, it's fucking shit, but it's not the current Resident Evil 7, which is wow. That one is wow. Now, I weep for the industry. That is the sentiment that this trailer leaves, because you know what? It has the word survive in it. Once again, it has the word survive, and the word survival, everything that is about survival gaming is booming right now. It's like a new genre. It's like the new thing, survival. And everyone who tries to do a game about survival fails. Whether they fail horribly, No Man's Sky, or they fail not that horribly and it's kinda endearing, maybe, like Don't Starve. That little game that's called Don't Starve. It's kinda, I mean, it's not a great game, but at least it is survival and it's fun, at least for a while. But tell me one game that is the game that every other game is trying to copy. At the time it was Half-Life 1. At a time it was Deus Ex. Deus Ex changed everything. At a time it was, all these pinpoint games that Gears of War with the cover system, and sadly not the fucking reloading and the fast reloading. I don't remember the name. The reloading when you have to click it just right, and you'll gain a superior damage. No one copied that. I don't know why, but no one did. But they did copy the cover system and a lot of stuff. There is no survival like King. There is no perfect survival game that everyone's playing, everyone's loving it. And please don't quote Daisy. Please don't say Daisy, because Daisy started as a mod, and then they kind of went through the full game. And yes, it meant a lot for a lot of people, but it's not really about survival, isn't it, guys? It's about zombies, and it's about putting a lot of players in the same environment. And saying, hey, you can kill each other, or you can work each other for survival, or whatever. But survival against what? Against the zombies? Not really. Against other players. So it's a game about humanity, right? It's a game about humanity killing each other. A survival game, post-apocalyptic or whatever, that is just incredible, that is just fucking incredible, has not yet been made. But for some reason, this is the boom thing. This is Starbound, piece of shit. Minecraft with his survival mode, which I can't believe that I'm talking about Minecraft. Well, let's not speak about Sean Murray and his survival in space exploration game. Fucking FTL, I guess, in some way. FTL, like every single game has a little of survival in it, and this genre used to be called RTS, real-time strategy, where you have to actually do stuff to survive stuff, but it was more centered about just surviving for reasons of enemies. And if that's the case, then Metal Gear Survival is just another Biohazard, and not the good ones. Biohazard Umbrella Corps, was that the last one? I'm not even going to talk much about it. But did you ever saw that game? Did you ever saw that gameplay? Oh my god, it really looks like something like that. But this time from Konami. And to be honest, guys, I never thought I would hate Konami as much as I hate Electronic Arts. I never thought that if someone would have come and said, dude, in the future you're gonna hate Konami, and I would have said, Konami, the creator of Metal Gear Solid, the creator of Metal Gear 2, Sons of Liberty, the creator of one of the best games ever, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. No, dude, that's never going to happen, dude. I'm telling you the truth. I'm from the future. You're gonna hate fucking Konami, and guess what? You're gonna hate fucking Capcom too. And Capcom, I would have said Capcom, the creator of Street Fighter, like the creator of fucking Resident Evil 1 and 2, Code Veronica. What are you talking about? I mean, they're just like creating a new one it's called Resident Evil 4, and it's probably going to be great. What are you fucking talking about? What are going on, future me? And then the future me, that's the me that still had hope in the industry, right? And then the previous me was the future me, sorry, would have said something along the lines of, never forget what happened with Ultima 9, never forget what happened with Deus Ex Invisible War, that we all just pretend that it never existed. Never forget, guy, because if you do, and you start hoping for this industry again, you're eventually going to lose, dude. You're eventually going to see a Resident Evil in first person in a horror house. And I would have said, what? A Resident Evil in first person in a horror house? What is that even? I wouldn't have believed myself. And I don't think I believe myself now for what I've seen of that trailer. I still can't believe it. I still think this is it April's Fool? Is it April's Fool today? No, we're in fucking August. But because it looks like a fucking joke. It looks like a huge fucking joke, and it already ruined my day. It already ruined the rest of my fucking day. And on top of that, I'm fucking trying to record Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and I'm dying trying to jump through electricity cables, transform into a fucking rat, and I'm getting electrocuted. And I have to reload a checkpoint that is 5 minutes before that section. I weep for the industry. Wow, Konami. This is how you plan to regain the trust of all gamers on the fucking planet after what you did to Hideo Kojima, and after what you did. Jesus Christ, Hideo Kojima might as well fucking be the life force behind Konami for like more than 20 years. And this is what you came up to? A survival game with monsters that looks like Resident Evil? And you had to you had to disrespect the fans a little by opening huge fucking wormholes in the sky at the end of the fucking ground zeros. You had to. Even though that might turn out to be a dream and they are actually in hell or some weird shit like that, because that's something that could happen. Even still, they show Big Boss living in the helicopter. So they had to connect Metal Gear, because if they didn't show Big Boss living in the fucking helicopter and they show these four assholes, who one of them has a fucking bow, for some reason, going through wormholes in whatever place and then landing there, and at the end Metal Gear survive, you would you would end up being like, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you for watching, guys, and listening, and I'll see you next time. Press F, guys. Press F to pay respects. Really.